We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we have a full baseball slate for today, Saturday. We do have the last CFL game of week number 5. Hoping to get a win. I think I'm 1-3 this week in the CFL. It's not been fun. Just a couple blowout losers. Not been fun. But before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday, what went right and what went wrong in the world of sports betting. I'll start with the CFL. I got the Autowood Red Blacks at plus 5.5. That went all the way down to the plus 3, and it didn't matter. They get blown out. And then in baseball, I'm hoping my groin can feel a little better today after I got nut kick after nut kick after nut kick after nut kick in yesterday's slate. The Rays had a 1-0 lead. McClanahan gives up a home run on a 3-0 count. First five run line. Loser. They lose on a walk-off balk. Full game run line. Loser. I did get very lucky to hit the Orioles team total over 4.5. They come back and win that game. Did not hit the run line. I did hit the first 5 under 4 with the Mets and the Marlins. Loser on the full game run line. Terrible loser on the Washington Nationals. First 5 plus 1.5. Not a good play there. I might go back to it today. This one was fun. How about when I talk about nut kicks? How about a double one here? I had the first 5 money line for the Twins. I had the first 5 under 4. I thought I was looking good. It was 3-0 heading into the bottom of the 5th. Texas puts up 6 runs. I lose both. I was 3 outs away from winning both. I lose both. That one hurt really bad. Another nut kick here. The Tigers, first 5. They lost the first 5 2-0. They tie it up in the 6th, and they win 7-5 straight up. Royals, first 5 run line. I should have just gone with the money line. I would have gotten a push. Frustrating there. First 5 under 4 was a winner, though. 4.5, my bad. Pittsburgh, Milwaukee was looking good. I think it was 0-0 heading into the top of the 3rd. I think it was 0-0 at the end of 3 or mid-3. 2-2 in the 4th, and I think 1 in the bottom of the 3rd. I lose that first 5 under. Phillies, first 5 run line. They score their first run in the 6th. Oakland Athletics, they were up 2-0. I turn around and it's 3-2 Astros, and then it was 6-2 Astros. I'm like, wow, okay. Dodgers run line was a loser. Seattle Mariners, I was lucky to hit their team total over 4.5, but the over 8.5 loses. Toronto goes 2 for 20 with runners in scoring position and leaves 12 runners on base. We had a combined, I want to say, 20 hits. Was it 20 hits? 23 hits in that game? And that game did not go over. Both teams did not know what a hit with runners. 21 hits. The Blue Jays had 2 runs on 12 hits. 2 runs on 12 hits. And then on the other side, the Mariners went 3 for 11 with runners in scoring position and left 8 runners on base. That game should have soared over. I lost the full game over there. And I followed up yesterday's negative 11.8 unit day with a negative 11.85 unit day. So I need something to go right today. I have 4 plays locked in. I have a few that I'm looking to bet that I wanted to talk out on the show first. So hopefully today is a better day.
For yesterday, I would like to thank the Philadelphia Phillies and my live bet for the Dodgers. Those are my only winners that I had. Rays was our best bet. The run line. Yeah, that did not work out well. Mets run line. Really? Okay, then. Minnesota run line. I'm not trusting Minnesota anymore. They're garbage. They are absolutely garbage. They're the worst division leader in baseball. Not touching them anymore. They lost all my respect. Royals won on a walk-off, but did not cover. Philadelphia won 2-0. That covered my run line. And then I live bet the Dodgers when they were down 3-0 plus 2.5, and the money line at plus 290. I was able to hit those, so at least I was able to hit something last night. But dang, that was a rough stretch last night. Obviously, my smallest one, the Rays were even money. The Mets won 30. The Twins were 150. Phillies were 160, and Royals were 170. So I was not thinking I was going to win every single one, but hitting more than one would have been nice. But hey, you win some, you lose some. I'll be right back on a lot of stuff today, so we'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead, say hi to the chat, see how they're doing, and we'll go from there. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Jarnell. Welcome. Sup, boys? Sup, real deal? Welcome. Yo, good morning. Good morning. Tough day yesterday. Need to bounce back today. Me too. I only have one play today again, and it's the White Sox. I don't know about the White Sox. Well, we'll find out about them early.
Yeah. Chicago White Sox are hosting the Detroit Tigers in this one here. We have the White Sox. They're minus 170 home favorites with a total of 8.5 in this game. All right, here's the time where I pretend to be prepared, even though I'm setting up my weather report and all that fun jazz.
You're doing a good job, Nick.
I know. It's the first game of the day. 13-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right, 76 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Garrett Hill and Johnny Cueto is your pitching matchup here for this one. Garrett Hill, 1.50 ERA, 0.5 whip, 4.5 strikeouts per 9, which is 15%, 1.5 walks per 9, a 0.67 BABIP, a 477 FIP, and a 5.44 SIERA. On the other side, Johnny Cueto with the 3.30 ERA, a 1.22 whip, 7.2 strikeouts per 9, which is 20%, 2.7 walks per 9, a 272 BABIP, a 440 FIP, and a 4.26 SIERA. Looking at where the market's moving in this game here, this is actually the most bet game so far, which makes sense because it's the earliest game. There's 76% of the tickets and 77% of the cash is on the Chicago White Sox. 67% of the tickets, 56% of the cash is on the over, but yet this has gone from 9 to 8.5. So a little bit of an interesting line move there. And for me, I have not moved on this game at all. I think the first 5 under could be interesting. I always like to play those first 5 unders on the first games of the day. I'm going to write that down as a play I might add later. Chicago White Sox, Detroit Tigers, first 5 under 4.5. I think that could be an interesting spot. It's just the line movement. Just if the money and the tickets are on the over, why is this going down? Is my thought process behind that. So leaning towards the first 5 under. I may add this by the end of the show. If not, then I might add this later. But first 5 under 4.5 is where I would lean for this one.
Yeah, I'm not touching this game. I'm going to go back to avoiding the AL Central again because I was doing better that way. We look at, Garrett Hill? Yeah, Garrett Hill. He's made 1 start. It was a solid start, too. 1 earned run, 2 hits, 3 strikeouts in 6 innings in his first start. He got his first major league win. At the same time, where it's the Tigers. Well, actually, we'll get to that in a minute. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the White Sox. He's been average, we could say, a 3.3 ERA in his starts this year through 60 innings. So he's been like an average pitcher. I feel like this could be a good spot for an under, and you're not going to talk me off of going after and I don't want to say this in front of Lenny, Red Hot Tigers. They've won 6 straight games, and they got a 4-game series against the White Sox. But I was going to say they could be going for the sweep soon. It'd be a lean towards the Tigers on their hot streak, but nothing I'm going to go after.
Fair enough.
I almost in-game some Summer League NBA, itching for some WNBA. Well, you get the All-Star game tomorrow.
You almost live. Wait. Let me get that right. You almost live bet the Summer League NBA.
Stop it. Get some help.
What are we touching the Summer League for?
Bet the Thunder and move on. Hey guys, yeah, yesterday was bad. Yes, it was. CFL line is now down to 2.5. Would you still?
Yeah, I saw that. It's down to 2 on my book. That's surprising.
I got 3.5.
It was a 4 when I typed up the game this morning. Like, I had this at a 4. At this point, if you want the Bombers, take the money line. I think they win straight up today.
There you go. White Sox nerfy only because Tigers pitcher is a righty. Think it will be a close first 5. Fair.
Yeah, I can agree on a nerfy when I like the first 5 under. I'm gonna.
I guess we all have rough days, but it happens. Going to go back to the Cardinals. Had them last night plus 108. Wainwright throws a complete game and loses. Cardinals owe me money.
Yeah, I was leaning towards that first 5 under too, and I just never pulled the trigger on that one. But I am going to add the first. I am going to add the first 5 under here with the Tigers.
Okay, Tigers money line. I would lean that way. Yeah, Cardinals bullpen should be well rested. Lean to them and pick them. I like. We'll get to that game next. Can't bet White Sox of Brewers. They always lose when I bet them and win when I bet against them. That's fair. That's the Yankees for me. You didn't touch it.
Blue Jays for
almost. We got you. Braves minus 1.5 and the Yankees team total over. I'm not going to talk you off of either. Who's pitching for the Red Sox today? Crawford.
Looks like a bullpen game.
Oh, boy. Rays over. Drew Rasmussen and Hunter Green? Maybe. I will say I'm very selective today. I have like 4 plays.
Well, yeah, 5. That first 5 under was the 5th play I have for today. I'll probably have like 10 or 11, but
I feel like I'd have better luck in-game betting that over in that MLB game. Sorry. Yes, you probably have better luck doing that. Didn't do it though. Fair. Come on. All right, Nick. Let's head to this game, which I like.
Yeah, we're talking about the Philadelphia Phillies here. They are the Cardinals are minus 115 home favorites. Total 8.5 in this one here. I'm looking at the ticket numbers. I almost said the total was 62. I'd like the under in that game then. 11-mile-an-hour winds blowing in. 72 degrees, 8% chance of rain. Dakota Hudson, John Gibson, your pitching matchup here. Kyle Gibson, 4.91 ERA, 1.30 whip, 4.74 strikeouts per 9, which is 20%. 2.68 walks per 9, a 294 BABIP, 455 FIP, and a 4.10 Sierra. On the other side, Dakota Hudson, a 4.29 ERA, 1.43 whip. 4.93 strikeouts per 9, which is 13%. 4.18 walks per 9, a 290 BABIP, a 447 FIP, and a 517 Sierra. Looking at where the market's moving on this one here, 62% of the tickets, 85% of the cash is on Dakota Hudson and the St. Louis Cardinals. 68% of the tickets, 58% of the cash is on the over. The line has not moved on the total. I want nothing to do with the total. And I lean towards the Phillies in this matchup here. We're seeing all these tickets and all these cash coming in on the Cardinals, but yet they've gone from around minus 120 down to minus 115, minus 110 on some books. So this would be a leaning towards the Phillies. Do I want to get involved in this game? Probably not. So this is a pass for me.
Under. The Cardinals have not been able to hit lately. They've gone under now in 6 straight games and 9 out of their last 10. The last time they did was when Kyle Gibson pitched, but it was against Levator. And Levator got shelled. And Kyle Gibson gave up batting practice. But I'm not as worried about it in this one. St. Louis is not as good as a hitter-friendly ballpark as Philadelphia is. And Oh, St. Louis can't hit right now. They just got shut out. Let's see, since that over game, St. Louis has scored 0, 3, 1, 0, 3, 0. I can see them getting shut out again today, especially in early games. I feel like that's a decent spot for unders. I would more be inclined to bet the under in this game than anything else, and that's what I did. I have the under 8.5. So that's where I'm going for. The Phillies and the Cardinals today is the under 8.5.
It's up to a 9 on my book.
That's fine. Why don't Cards score? Because they're offensively struggled. I changed my pick. Tigers minus 1.5 at plus 120. Plus 225 sounds more like it.
Wow.
Good luck. 7 runs in 6 games. Exactly. That's why I like the under. What up, my guys? What's up, Eric? White Sox suck, man. Yes, they do. They're not the same team as they were last year. Just to give you an idea, the Tigers are only 3 games behind them. 3.5. Let's keep rolling. The AL Central is the worst division in baseball.
Yeah, without a doubt. But now we'll go to the LA Angels. They're at the Baltimore Orioles in this one here. The Angels around minus 120, minus 125 home favorites, or road favorites with the total of 8.5. 7-mile-an-hour wind, 73 degrees, 22% chance of rain. Dean Kramer, Patrick Sandoval, your pitching matchup here. Sandoval, 3.09 ERA, 1.41 whip, 9.51 strikeouts per nine, which is 24%. 4.11 walks per nine, a 3.17 BABIP, a 3.19 FIP, and a 4.08 SIERA. On the other side, Dean Kramer with a 2.48 ERA, 1.29 whip, 6.34 strikeouts per nine, which is 17% to 2.48 walks per nine, a 3.10 BABIP, a 3.41 FIP, and a 4.66 SIERA. Looking at where the money is coming in on this game, we're seeing 61% of the tickets are on Patrick Sandoval and the Angels, but 73% of the cash is on Dean Kramer and the Orioles. 60% of the tickets are on the under. 92% of the cash is on the under. I'm on the Orioles. I'm right back on the Orioles today. I got them at even money here. The Orioles have been playing some pretty good baseball here lately, Tim. And they currently only sit 4 games out of a wild card spot. They're 4 games behind the Toronto Blue Jays at the moment. With the way the Blue Jays are playing, I could see this team catching up to them, which sounds crazy, but it's really not. I think that this is a good spot for the Orioles to continue their winning ways. This team is just finding new ways to win games, not lose games. So I'm going to take Baltimore here, plus take them at the even money price tag, and let's cash another ticket on the Orioles.
That's exactly where I'm going. I went Baltimore in this one. I feel like this could be a accurate statement, Nick. The Baltimore Orioles are the Seattle Mariners of last year. A team that came out of nowhere and is very, very profitable for you to bet on this year. I've mentioned this over and over again. The Baltimore Orioles are the second most profitable team in baseball, only behind the Yankees. And they're 3 games under 500.
That's
this
crazy.
This team is decent. A
team that lost 110 games last year.
Yeah. Dean Kramer has allowed 9 earned runs in 32 and 2/3 innings. 5 of them in 1 inning last game. I'm not worried because that was against a Texas team that can, hit. Angels haven't been able to do crap lately, and I don't think they do anything today either. I think Dean Kramer shuts them down. I grabbed the Orioles. I got them money lined at like 110. I think it's a good spot for them. This line is moving appropriately for it. I like the Orioles today. I think it's a good spot.
Yeah.
And I'll say I've been backing the Orioles all year. I have a ticket or I have a future for Orioles team win total over 62.5. So I like it. Good take on the O's. Appreciate it. Is this a trap game for the O's? No, I don't think so. It's called they're hot right now, and I'm going to keep betting them.
Yep.
It's going to be a while until my next game. My next play.
Yeah, this one's an interesting one. We have the Texas Rangers. They're hosting the Minnesota Twins in this one here. We're seeing the Rangers as minus 120 home favorites with a total of 8.5 in this game. We have Martin Perez and Devin Smeltzer, your pitching matchup here. Smeltzer with a 3.04 ERA, 1.03 whip, 5.43 strikeouts per nine, which is 16%. 1.92 walks per nine, a 221 BABIP, a 490 FIP, and a 4.71 SIERA. On the other side, we have Martin Perez with a 2.34 ERA, a 1.17 whip, 7.229 strikeouts per nine, which is 20%, a 2.25 walks per nine, a 297 BABIP, 284 FIP, and a 3.86 SIERA. We look at where the tickets are coming in for the market's doing, and 59% of the tickets are on Devin Smeltzer and the Twins. 81% of the cash is on Martin Perez and the Rangers. 52% of the tickets are on the over. 70% of the cash is on the under. And it has moved from 8.5 to 8, so that does make sense. For me, I want to make a play here. I have two things written down. I'm only going to make a play on one. I'm not going to take the first 5 under like I originally was planning. I'm going to look at the Rangers in the first 5 innings here. I believe Martin Perez has lost all of 1 or 2 games in the for first 5s. And I think this is another spot where they can win another first 5 here. So I'm going to lock this in now. Minus 120 for the Texas Rangers first 5 money line here in this game.
I can't get after anything in this one. I wanted to, if anything in this game, I want to look towards the Texas Rangers run line. I think it's at plus 160 or something in that nature. I just didn't pull the trigger. Martin Perez has been phenomenal. The one thing is that Texas has not been. And I don't know if going after Texas is the smartest thing right now for me. Minnesota has been just a weird team this year for me that I just cannot get right. So instead of trying to go after a team that I just can't figure out, and then the Texas Rangers, I decided to just lay off this game entirely. I got 5 plays in the MLB today. I'm just not, and 2 of them are in like the last 2 games of the day. So I'm just not a big fan of this slate at all today.
That's fair.
Baltimore money line, I was on them as well yesterday. Yeah, why don't we keep riding it? I've been betting them every single day. If anything, if they lose today, I'm still up on betting them, so that works.
Next matchup.
By the way, I'm setting up a poll in the chat. Who will finish last in the AL East? Red Sox, Blue Jays, Rays, Orioles. Have fun.
All right. Yeah, we had the Houston Astros. They are at the Oakland Athletics in this one here. The Astros are minus 310 road favorites, total of 8.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the weather here in Oakland, California. It's 10-mile-an-hour wind blowing out, 67 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Framer Valdez and Zach Lug is your pitching matchup here. Framer Valdez has been pretty good. 2.67 ERA, 1.13 whip, 8.29 strikeouts per nine, which is 23%, 3.39 walks per nine, a 260 BABIP, a 3.31 FIP, and a 3.32 SIERA. On the other side, Zach Lug with a 5.47 ERA, 1.58 whip, 7.66 strikeouts per nine, which is 19%, 3.65 walks per nine, a 297 BABIP, a 6.43 FIP, and a 4.99 SIERA. Looking at where the tickets are coming into this game, we have 50% of the tickets are on the under, 53% of the cash is on the over, so not really too much to go off of there. 74% of the tickets, 94% of the cash is on the Astros. This line has gone from minus 335 down to minus 310, 315, 280 in some spots, which is kind of interesting there. Obviously, I do not want the Oakland Athletics full game, but at plus 250 full game, that's kind of crazy. Plus 220 first 5, also kind of crazy. They're not giving me the 1.5 here for the first 5 innings. That's annoying. They won't give me plus 1.5 for the first 5 innings. I can do a +1, +2, and try to figure it out that way and try to split my bet. I kind of like the Oakland Athletics in this spot. In the first 5 innings, maybe at +1 for the +110 price tag, or plus the half at +140 could be interesting. +220 first 5, that's also crazy. I lean towards the Athletics here in this spot at this massive price tag. I did not bet it. I don't know if I'm going to bet it. I wish they had the first 5 +1.5 available for me.
Yeah, I don't believe this line was out when I was looking last night. Or at least it wasn't on my book. So I ultimately just didn't get to it. And looking at it, that's totally fine because minus 300 and something, that's got to be what's the run line for him? I'm pulling up my book now.
+1.5?
No,
+155.
Astros.
Oh, minus
Astros.
180.
Yeah, exactly.
180 for the Astros run line.
Exactly.
I can get
170 on my book.
Oakland. I can get Oakland +2.5 at even money.
I'm just not going to because Framer Valdez is one of the better pitchers for the Houston Astros.
Yeah, and I think they should be able to get some runs off of Zach Luke.
I was about to say, I feel like team total over for Houston could be an interesting play, but it's 5.5.
Yeah, I can't get involved with that. 5.5 at -105.
I think I'd rather go after the 2.5 with Oakland.
Yeah, 2.5 at -110 for Oakland. I'm not going to talk you off of. The only problem is it's the Oakland Athletics. I think this is an easy pass for me.
Yeah, this is just an easy stay away game. Once again, very selective today. I'm not betting a lot.
That's fair.
So crushed at night with the Mets loss. Yeah, I know. And the Braves won, so it's not a good night.
No, it's
keep rolling.
Yeah, the Guardians are at the Royals in this next matchup here. The Guardians are -135 road favorites with a total of 8.5 in this game. Tristan McKenzie and John Heasley is your pitching matchup here. Seeing 10-mile-an-hour winds blowing in with 86 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Tristan McKenzie, a 3.71 ERA, 0.98 whip the last 30 days at 8.24 strikeouts per 9, which is 23% to 2.27 walks per 9, 216 BABIP, a 458 FIP, and a 3.99 SIERA. On the other side, Heasley, a 4.76 ERA, a 1.43 whip, 6.71 strikeouts per 9, 17%, 4.59 walks per 9, a 260 BABIP, a 5.3 FIP, and a 5.22 SIERA. For this one here, and then looking at the cash coming in on this game, 88% of the tickets, 87% of the cash is on the Guardians. The lines moved accordingly. And 54% of the tickets and 54% of the tickets are on the over, but 91% of the cash is on the under in this game. And I can see that with the wind blowing in, Tristan McKenzie pitching well, their offense not really doing much. I am on the Guardians run line here at +130. I'm also interested in that Guardians Royals first 5 under, which you can get that at a 4.5, I believe. Yeah, 4.5 at -110. I'm kind of interested in that one. I'm going to write that one down. That one definitely has my attention. Cleveland, Kansas City, first 5 under 4.5. I think we could see that game go under in the first 5 and the Guardians win a low-scoring game by multiple runs. So I'm on the Guardians run line, and I'm going to lean towards the first 5 under as well.
Yeah, I would have to lean towards the Royals. I'm not going to back a team that's losing, and 5 straight and 7 out of their last 8 is not particularly good for Cleveland. Losing all those games, it's kind of dropped them out of divisional race. Kansas City has actually been putting up some wins lately. They're 5-5 their last 10. They had that walk-off yesterday. I feel like this could be a decent spot for the Royals. And you're getting them at plus money. You get plus money to fade a team that's lost 5 straight games. Could be a little bit trappy, but I would have to lean towards the Kansas City Royals in this game, even with Jonathan Heasley on the mound, who has not been particularly good. He's allowed 12 earned runs in his last 3 starts. Granted, his last start, 1 earned run, 3 hits in 6 innings, which the Houston Astros ended up catching back up and winning. But I feel like if anything in this game, you got to look towards Kansas City at plus money. But nothing for me in this one.
Fair enough.
Houston minus 1.5 again. So at minus 170, you're betting a 170 run line. Have fun. Even I'm kind of done betting the Ace. Good call on the Ace. Score first. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't bet it, but maybe that's the look. Wait. That's a good point there. Maybe that's the look. Ace to score first.
Then live bet the Houston Astros.
Huh?
Then live bet the Houston Astros.
Team to score first. Oakland Athletics plus 210. I don't think I've ever bet one of those before.
Good luck.
I'm gonna give that a shot today. I'm gonna put a unit on it. Oakland Athletics to score first. 2 plus 210.
Cleveland first 5. No. Feels like a coin flip pass for me. Yeah, I'm passing on a lot of games today. I'm sorry. That's how it is today. I'm not liking a lot. Let's keep rolling.
Yeah, I'm just typing in my one play here. There we go. Arizona Diamondbacks are at the Colorado Rockies in this one here. The Diamondbacks are minus 125 home favorites with a total of 9 in this game. We are seeing it's Arizona, so they don't give me weather reports here. Madison Bumgarner, Kyle Freeland, your pitching matchup here. Freeland with a 4.43 ERA, 1.37 whip, 6.21 strikeouts per 9, which is 16%. 2.66 walks per 9, a 3.02 BABIP, a 4.33 FIP, and a 4.66 SIERA. On the other side, Madison Bumgarner with a 3.74 ERA, 1.39 whip, 6.51 strikeouts per 9, which is 17%. 3.09 walks per 9, a 289 BABIP, a 468 FIP, and a 478 SIERA. Looking at where the tickets are coming in on this game, we're seeing 85% of the tickets, 68% of the cash is coming in on Madison Bumgarner and the Diamondbacks, and 51% of the tickets are on the over. 94% of the cash is on the under in this game. I lean towards an under. That's the one thing I have written down in this game. I didn't bet anything yet, but you can get the first 5 under 5, I want to say, in this game. First 5 under 5 with the total being at a 9 at minus 120. I'm definitely interested in that. Madison Bumgarner looked really good in his last start against the Giants. I think that he can come out and have a good start here. The only thing I'm really relying on is Kyle Freeland, which I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm definitely leaning towards the Diamondbacks or the first 5 under in this game. Haven't pulled the trigger on it quite yet, but that's where I'm leaning.
I couldn't pull the trigger on anything in this game. I don't trust Kyle Freeland for an under. I don't trust Madison Bumgarner for an under either. I know he's been pitching a little bit better lately. I remember backing him a bunch at the beginning of the year. If anything in this game, I want an over. I think that both pitchers get hit. Colorado has proven that they can hit against Bumgarner. And Kyle Freeland hasn't been good since when? 2016? 2018? When was his big year that he had a good year? 2018, he had a 2.87 ERA, 2.85 ERA, and a 17-7 record. Since then, 6.73, 4.33, 4.33, 4.43. If anything, lean over in this game, but I'm not touching this bum fight. 1-800 bum fight. Yep. Astros always fall behind. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. All right, Nick, let's go to this game.
Yeah, we're looking at the Miami Marlins. They're at the New York Mets in this one here. The Mets are minus 175 home favorites with a total of 7.5 in this game. Getting up the weather report here in Queens, New York. Gotta scroll down. There we go. 7-mile-an-hour winds from the right to the left, 84 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Braxton Garrett, Carlos Carrasco is your pitching matchup here. Both have been decent. Braxton Garrett, 4.25 ERA, 1.45 WHIP, 7.89 strikeouts per nine, which is 20%, 2.12 walks per nine, a 366 BABIP, a little high there, but a 314 FIP, 3.82 SIERA. On the other side, Carlos Carrasco with a 4.64 ERA, a 1.33 WHIP, 9.17 strikeouts per nine, which is 24%, 2.27 walks per nine, a 339 BABIP, a 366 FIP, and a 355 SIERA. Looking at where the money is coming in on this game, we have 83% of the tickets and 86% of the cash coming in on the Metropolitans in this one here. And we have 73% of the tickets and 73% of the cash coming in on the over. Yet this line's gone from 8 to 7.5. And I'm kind of looking at the under in this game. We are seeing two pitchers pitch decent. We are seeing two offenses that struggle to hit sometimes. We're seeing a first five under 4 at minus 115, and I'm currently locking that in. I like this game to go under in the first 5 innings at the 4. I could see this being a 2-1 type of game at the end of 4 innings there. I had this play last night. It came through. I'm going to go right back to it tonight. Mets, Marlins, first 5 under 4 at minus 110. 115.
I went back to the well from last night and grabbed the Mets run line again. I think the Mets have a big pitching advantage again with Cookie Carrasco against Braxton Garrett. I know a lot of people are going to look at Cookie's ERA and stuff. See a 4.64. Yeah, he's got a 6.11 ERA on the road, 3.63 at home. And 6-1 at home as well. He pitches well at home. The only game he lost at home, I believe, was the Houston game, where they lost 9-1. He actually pitched last time. His last start was at home against Texas. 1 run, 6 hits in 5 2/3, 8 strikeouts. He looked good. He did face Miami on the 17th. It was also the game that they faced against Pablo Lopez. He allowed 3 earned runs, 8 hits, and 6 1/3 innings. He ended up getting the win. So that worked out there. I like the Mets to get the run line today. It's a plus 120. Big pitching advantage. I think the Mets are able to hit against Braxton Garrett. Have they faced him already? I believe they did face him. They got 3 runs on 5 hits and 4 innings against them in a game that they won 3-2. I think the Mets can hit him again today. Grabbing the Mets on the run line.
Fair enough.
Hey guys, would you take the team total over for the Astros 5.5? Sure. Team total over for the Indians over 4.5. Would the weather scare you off, Nick?
I'm looking at the first 5 under in that Guardians game. So unless you think you can put up some runs against the bullpen, I mean, that is what it is. The weather for the Guardians game, I don't think it looked great, right? No, there was no rain. There's no weather that scares me off other than the wind blowing in. Other than that, I think you should be fine there for the Guardians. But I like the first 5 under better than that.
That's fair. Damn, Aguilar needed a home run to win a fish parlay. Whatever. Bet the Mets. I'll take that A's score first again. A's bullpen are good at blowing a lead. That's for sure.
And I think we can find value with that because the score first props are based on money lines.
There you go. Still picking up pieces of my heart off of the floor from last night, Matt. Don't get emotional about money. Let's keep rolling.
Yeah, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates. They're at the Milwaukee Brewers in this one here. The Brewers are minus 220 home favorites with a total of 7.5. Zach Thompson and Brandon Woodruff is your pitching matchup here. It's Thompson with a 4.42 ERA, 1.39 WHIP, 6.56 strikeouts per nine, which is 17%, 3.66 walks per nine, a 261 BABIP, a 556 FIP, and a 4.75 SIERA. On the other side, Brandon Woodruff, a 3.95 ERA, 1.13 WHIP, 11.69 strikeouts per nine, which is 31%, 2.14 walks per nine, .316 BABIP with a .299 FIP, and a 2.83 SIERA. Looking at where the money is coming in on this game, we are seeing 75% of the tickets and 87% of the cash coming in on the Brewers, which makes sense. And seeing 51% of the cash on the over, but 65% of the money is on, or 51% of the tickets are on the over. 50 words. 51% of the tickets are on the over. 65% of the cash is on the under. There we go. I'm on the Brewers run line in this game. I got it. Got that last night at -115. I lean towards the first 5 under in this spot as well. At -125 for a 4. I don't know how great I feel about that. Maybe a first 5 team total under. No, 1.5. I was going to say, but that's -165 for the Pirates. So for me, it's just the Brewers run line at this time. I may add the first 5 under 4 in this game.
Yeah. Woodruff and Pirates. Oh, sorry, and Thompson pitching today. I don't think Thompson's been all that bad. And Woodruff has actually been Woodruff has been solid since coming back from the DL. He's made 2 starts. He's allowed 1 earned run in 11 innings. 18 strikeouts in those innings as well. Sorry. He's been phenomenal. Zach Thompson's been pretty good lately as well. He's allowed 6 earned runs in his last 4 starts over about 19 innings. I would lean under in this one. I think you're going to see a solid game, and I think Pittsburgh probably can get shut out in this one. So I feel like today might be a bigger under day than anything. I would go under in this Milwaukee game. Did not bet it, but that would be my lean. So,
fair enough.
What's up, fellas? How are we feeling about the under 8 in the Minnesota-Texas game? I feel like smashing that. I smashed the for you. Appreciate it.
I was leaning under first 5. I was leaning under first 5 in that one.
Yep. Mets after a loss is usually good. Yes, they normally are.
Especially as a favorite.
Yep. Braves, wrong line. Can't talk you off of them. They're hot, and it pisses me off. Yes, A's score first is quality. I bet Kansas City score first the other day versus Houston, and it cashed. Yeah. Let's roll Brew Crew. Okay. Orioles money line. Yes. Might also try run line. Sure. Colorado against Arizona. Fine. San Francisco first 5. Against Yu Darvish at home. I don't know about that one. Brewers should be able to shell Zach.
Should.
Doesn't mean they will. Let's go to this fun matchup.
Yeah, with the Cincinnati Reds, they are at they're hosting the Tampa Bay Rays in this one here. The Rays are -160 road favorites with a total of 9 in this game. Looking at the weather in this spot, we're seeing 8-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right, 82 degrees, 5% chance of rain. Drew Rasmussen and Hunter Green is your pitching matchup here. Hunter Green was good, it feels, and he's very meh to me. 6.01 ERA, 1.35 whip the last 3 days, 11.12 strikeouts per 9, which is 28%. Maybe a strikeout prop could be interesting for him. 3.74 walks per 9, a 275 BABIP, a 567 FIP, and a 3.77 SIERA. On the other side, Rasmussen with a 3.30 ERA, a 1.16 whip, 7.32 strikeouts per 9, 20%. 2.59 walks per 9, a 267 BABIP, a 384 FIP, and a 4 SIERA. I did not get to anything in this game yet. Looking at the tickets in this one. It's in early. There we go. 87% of the tickets and 7% of the cash is on the Rays, which makes sense. 78% of the tickets and 97% of the cash is on the over. I lean towards the Reds in this game. I don't know if that's crazy or not. I lean towards the Reds in the first 5 innings. which you can get for, I think, around plus 110 with Hunter Green. I don't hate that look as my lean for this one. I have not bet anything in this game yet, but I'm leaning towards the Reds in the first 5 innings.
I would have to lean towards an over. We've seen nothing but overs the last 5 times Green has pitched. He's allowed in his last 4 starts 19 earned runs. That's not good in a little bit less than 19 innings, or a little bit more than 19 and third innings. Drew Rasmussen has been all right. He allowed 4 runs his last start, no runs against the White Sox, 5 runs against Texas, 3 runs against Miami. Those are his last 4 starts. He's pitching to about a 3.3 ERA this year. It would have to be a lean towards the over in that game. Once again, nothing I got interested in. This game kind of screwed me last night, and I just stayed away from it today.
Fair.
Any summer league? No. Just no. Was Rays minus 1.5 best bet yesterday? Yes, it was.
We like McClanahan.
Our best bet today is in the Toronto-Seattle game. Mets can't score, LOL. Proceeds to place Mets run line bet today. Me too. What's going on with the Rays? Been playing like shit lately. Rays are going to finish last in the division. There you go. There's my bold take. They'll go from winning 100 games last year to last in the division.
Wow.
Let's keep rolling. But they'll have Shane McClanahan and Cy Young.
Yeah, we have another wide favorite here. The Braves are minus 245 favorites with a total of 9.5 in this game. We are seeing 9-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right, 87 degrees with 19% chance of rain. We're seeing Patrick Corbin and Kyle Wright, your pitching matchup here. Corbin is slightly better the last 30 days, so which doesn't say too much because he still has a 5.68 ERA, a 1.67 whip, 8.02 strikeouts per 9, which is 19%. 3.15 walks per 9, a 358 BABIP, a 452 FIP, and a 4.24 Sierra. On the other side, Kyle Wright with a 2.91 ERA, 1.14 whips, 9.19 strikeouts per 9, which is 25%, 2.89 walks per 9, a 306 BABIP, and a 352 FIP. Looking at where the money is coming in on this game, we're seeing 79% of the tickets, 93% of the cash is on the Braves. This line has not moved at all. 59% of the tickets are on the under. 68% of the cash is on the under. This has moved from 9 to 9.5. So it's making it more appealing to bet the under in this game. I'm leaning towards an over in this game. And I'm leaning towards a Nationals team total over. Again, I know it's against Kyle Wright, but I think this Nationals offense can kick it in gear a little bit here, potentially. It's only a 3.5 for this matchup here. I'm also leaning towards the Nationals plus 1.5 in the first 5 at minus 130. I may have a little bit more too much money invested in this game, but I'm leaning Nationals team total over 3.5, full game over 9.5. And the first 5 plus 1.5. I'm probably just going to go with that team total at minus. I want to go with that team total at minus 120, and I'm going to go with the over 9.5 at minus 105. I'm going to lock those in now.
There you go. I once again shock didn't bet this game. It would have to be a lean towards big plus money with Washington. Patrick Corbin has actually been okay lately. 6 earned runs in his last 3 starts, and was that 14 innings? It's not terrible for a Nationals pitcher. But I can't fade Kyle Wright right now. I was really looking towards the under in this game as well with Kyle Wright on the mound because Kyle Wright's been pretty solid this year. He did have a stretch where he gave up 5 and 4 earned runs in 2 starts. Since then, 2 starts, 11 innings, 1 earned run, 6 hits. I've got to lean towards the under in this game, lean towards Washington, but nothing going for me in this one.
The under. Okay.
What's going on with the Rays? Oh, wait, no. Best bet is green home run prop. Prop over. Dude gives up a jack every game he pitches. That's fair. This is like David and Goliath. Kind of is. Rays lost yesterday. They did lose yesterday. Nerfies today. Blue Jays game, Angels game, Tigers game, Twins game. Blue Jays game we have our best bet in. Angels game, Sandoval and Kramer fine. Tigers game, sure. Twins game, sure. I don't mind any of those. I don't bet Nerfies though. That's a L. Take Pitt plus 1.5. I didn't bet it. We got 4 baseball games next off.
Yeah, we do have a little bit of hockey breaking news. The Nashville Predators just re-signed Philip Forsberg to an 8-year deal worth $8.5 million annually. So he will be back in Nashville next year. But we have the Boston Red Sox. They're hosting the New York Yankees. The Yankees are minus 160 favorites in this game with a total of 9. Being a 6-mile-an-hour winds from the right to the left, 71 degrees, and 0% chance of rain. Looking at the pitchers here, I believe it is Cutter Crawford, which I believe is a bullpen pitcher.
Last 3 starts, he's gone 5 1/3, 4 and 5. So
okay. Thank you for that. Jordan Montgomery, 3.19 ERA, 1.03 WHIP, 7.17 strikeouts per 9, which is 20%. 1.69 walks per 9, a 256 BABIP, a 375 FIP, and a 3.76 SIERA. Now that I know that he's actually a starter, I will read out his stats. A 5.04 ERA, 1.48 WHIP, 11.52 strikeouts per 9, which is 28%. 4.68 walks per 9, walked a little bit too many batters. 313 BABIP, a 418 FIP, and a 3.67 SIERA. Looking at where the money's coming in on this one, we are looking at, there it is, 68% of the tickets and 82% of the cash that's come in on the Bombers. Line has not moved. 82% of the tickets and 58% of the cash is on the over. Yet it's gone from 9.5 down to 9. Am I crazy to want to bet an under in this game?
yes.
I lean towards the first 5 under in this one. The way that the money had come in on the over, but yet we're seeing the line move towards the under. So I lean towards a first 5 under 5 in this game. Whether or not I will bet it, that is a different story. But lean towards Boston, New York, first 5 under 5.
I would have to go back to the over. I didn't bet it, but nothing in this series has told me, hey, you should bet an under. No, the Yankees have been smacking the crap out of the ball. And Cutter Crawford has been all right. No, yeah, I would say all right, but it has not been good. He's got a 5.04 ERA this year in 11 games pitched. It's through 25 innings where he's allowed 14 earned runs, 24 hits. I think the Yankees hit against him. And even if they get a solid 5 innings from this Crawford guy, you still get 4 innings of bullpen. And I think the Yankees absolutely smack him.
Smack on bullpen first 5.
And I would lean towards maybe even a Yankee run line today because I don't like Crawford. I still think Boston scores a little bit against Montgomery, who has not been sharp lately. 9 earned runs in 12 in his last 2 starts, 12 and 2/3 innings. I would have to lean towards the over in this game. But there was no line when I was betting all my stuff last night, and I don't like to add extra stuff, so I end up not betting that game.
Fair enough.
Nick, any bias in this pick? Which pick?
In which pick?
No biased.
What game would I have bias in?
MLB best MLB parlay for tonight. 3 teamed. Mets, Houston, Orioles. Yankees. Any of those. Yankee run line. I would have to lean that way. But I'm not betting it because they'll end up losing. And if I bet Boston, the Yankees will end up smacking them again. So we got 3 games left, Nick.
Yeah, we have the San Diego Padres. They are hosting the San Francisco Giants. Carlos Rendon, Yu Darvish is your pitching matchup for this one. Looking at the weather here in San Diego, 10-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right, 75 degrees, a 0% chance of rain. These two pitchers, Carlos Rendon, a 2.87 ERA, 1.11 whip, 11.08 strikeouts per 9, which is 30%. 2.97 walks per 9, a 303 BABIP, a 224 FIP, and a 3.17 Sierra. On the other side, Yu Darvish, 3.53 ERA, 1.01 whip, 8.11 strikeouts per 9, which is 22%. 1.72 strikeouts per 9, which is 1.72 walks per 9, a 263 BABIP words, 337 FIP, and a 3.69 Sierra. I think we lost him. I think he froze there. And looking at the tickets in this one here, we are seeing 58% of the tickets are on Carlos Rendon and the Giants, but 56% of the cash is on Yu Darvish and the Padres. 67% of the tickets are on the under, 72% of the cash is on the under. It's gone from a 7.5 to a 6.5. So this line has dropped a whole run. I really don't, and it is minus 125 to the over 6.5. 3.5 for this one is minus 120 for the under. I would lean towards that first 5 under, I guess. I might get around to betting that. I also lean towards the Padres. I did not bet that yet either. I'm probably going to take either the first 5 under or the Padres. I lean towards that first 5 under, probably a little bit more. But that's where I'm going to lean for that one. And as for at the moment, what's the dog of the day? That's a good question. How big of a dog do you want? I could say the even money with the Orioles is technically the dog. I can go as big as the Washington Nationals at $2. Could be an interesting dog pick. I don't know. I would say Baltimore and Washington would be my top 2 dog picks at the moment. Appreciate it. Nerfy and the under 7.5. It's under 6.5 now. You can get set under 7 at no, they're not offering me 7 on the book here. And no run first inning, minus 165. No, thank you. That's a little juicy there. And Tim's internet's being stupid, so he will be back in a little bit. But we will continue on here. The LA Dodgers are hosting the Chicago Cubs in this next matchup here. We're seeing the Dodgers as minus 260 favorites with a total of 8 in this game. Looking at the weather here in LA, we have 6-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 79 degrees, a 0% chance of rain. Clayton Kershaw and Marcus Stroman is your pitching matchup here. Seeing Stroman with a 5.32 ERA, 1.23 WHIP, 8.56 strikeouts per 9, which is 23%, 2.28 walks per 9, a 286 BABIP, a 4.16 FIP, and a 3.70 Sierra. On the other side, Clayton Kershaw with a 2.57 ERA, a 1.05 WHIP, 9.48 strikeouts per 9, which is 27%, 1.93 walks per 9. 290 BABIP, a 285 FIP, and a 3.18 Sierra. And looking at where the cash is coming in on this game, we're seeing 77% of the tickets are on the Dodgers, 89% of the cash is on the Dodgers. This line has about stayed the same, gone from around 265 down to 260. 59% of the tickets are on the over, but 59% of the cash is on the under. And that's kind of where I lean in this game. You can get first 5 under 4 at minus 110. I kind of like that look there with Stroman and Kershaw. I think that we could see a nice little pitcher's duel here. I'm going to write that down as a play to look at. LA Dodgers and Chicago Cubs, first 5 under 4. I think that this is an interesting spot where we can see a lower scoring game in this one here, and we see Clayton Kershaw and Marcus Stroman go back and forth in a nice little pitcher's duel. So I'm going to lean towards that first 5 under 4. I'm actually going to lock that in. I'm going to lock that in, first 5 under 4, minus 110. And I just bet that now. There we go. I think that this could be a good low-scoring game. And generally, LA is a pretty pitcher-friendly ballpark. LA Dodgers and Chicago Cubs, first 5 under 4 at minus. Go. Going over towards the chat here. Like Washington. Yes, I lean Washington. Patrick might get racked. How does anyone like? I like the Washington Nationals team total over 3.5 is actually where I went with that game. And Patrick Corbin's been pitching slightly better as of late. Tim saying the under in the San Diego San Fran game. Yu Darvish has a 1.75 ERA this year at home, and Rendon has been solid other than his last start. I like it. Dodgers minus 1.5.
I'm back.
Yay, you're back. I kind of want to go Cubbies in that one there. But pass. I my bad. I'm on the first 5 under in that game. Thanks, Tim. And agree. He agrees with the Dodgers run line there. Dodgers and Cubbies. Go, Tim.
Nothing. I passed.
All right. Quite the breakdown, which will allow you to join in for our last game here of the MLB slate.
Which I'll introduce because our best bets in this game. Toronto Blue Jays, Seattle Mariners. They're our best bets in that one. Unfortunately, we did not hit our best bet yesterday with Tampa Bay. But you guys can go and pick up all of our best bets. We've been doing pretty well lately. We're number 1 in the last 30 days, so making some money. EarleSportsBets.com/promo. Week pass, $49. Use the code CFL at checkout. It'll save you 20%. So week pass for under $40. I think it's worth it. So there you go. Which will bring us to Canadian football for you, Nick. You get the Winnipeg Blue Bombers taking on the BC Lions. Lions are minus 4 or 2 or whatever they're at now, total of 51. Go ahead.
Yeah, this has gone down to a 2, which is kind of surprising, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at what the market's done with this game to see if it validates it. 53% of the money are tickets and 65% of the cash is now coming in on Winnipeg. That makes sense now. 89% of the tickets are on the over. 98% of the cash is on the over in this game. I kind of lean under. I think if you like Winnipeg, you lean under. And if you like BC, you lean over. I'm on the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. I personally got this at 3.5. At this point, if you want to back the Blue Bombers, just take their money line at plus 110. Take the plus money. Unless if you don't want to take that, then stay off the game. If you wanted to take the points, you've kind of missed your line. The 3 and a hook, I think it's a very important line there, especially in football. I wouldn't talk anybody off of the Bombers, so I'm on them plus 3.5. I think they can win this game straight up, to be completely honest. And I lean towards the under 51 in this game. Am I touching the under in this one? With the way the overs have been hitting in the CFL lately, absolutely not. So this will be a play on the Blue Bombers for me at the plus 3.5 number.
There you go. What do you think about Brewers Pirates game? I passed on it. I think I leaned Brewers. I leaned under. Sorry, leaned under.
Brewers run line.
You, Mr. Steele, does kind of scare me with the Cubbies. I don't know. I
think it's not just Steele. Yeah, it's Stroman.
All right, Nick. That is everything for today. We made it through the entire slate. Good work. Time to pay some bills before we head on out for today. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below between our Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, picks and parlays, premium plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. I forgot to mention 75 likes, right? 75 likes from now until game time decision. You guys are at 35 on the screen
today. It's Saturday.
There is no game time decision. Never mind. If you guys can get if you can get the stream to 75 likes before the start of the Seattle-Toronto game, we'll put out a community post on it.
Yes.
So just stay tuned for that, or I'll post a quick clip video or something. But make sure you guys are liking up the stream. Hit 75 and we'll give out the best bet. Check out SeatGeek for all your concert and sporting event ticket needs. Use the code ESB at checkout, $20 off your first purchase there. Recapping for today, I like the under in Philly, Baltimore money line, under in San Fran, Mets run line, and then Winnipeg plus 3.5. And I also have the best bet in that Seattle-Toronto game.
Yeah, for me right now, let's get up there we go. I'm on the first 5 under 4.5, Detroit and Chicago. I'm on the Orioles money line at even money. I'm on the first 5 money line for the Rangers at minus 120. Took a shot with this is the first time I've ever bet anything like this. Oakland Athletics to score first at plus 210. I like the national team total over 3.5 and the full game over 9.5 in that one. Mets, Marlins, first 5 under 4. Guardians run line at plus 130. Brewers run line at minus 115. And the Dodgers, Cubbies, first 5 under 4. And I'm on the Winnipeg Blue Bombers plus 3.5 as well.
There you go, Nick. Love your show, guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Have you cut? No, shoot. Sorry. We just moved into a new apartment. I promise.
Tim, just do the giveaway today.
Okay, I'll do the giveaway. I'll do the giveaway tonight when I do the free pick videos, and I'll tag everybody that's part of it. Go Mariners! Good luck. All right, Nick, finish out the stream.
Yeah, that's gonna just about do it for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. Turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching, and good luck today.
See you guys.